What's up, y'all? It's your girl BG, and I'm back with another reaction video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all of that good shit down below so y'all know when I'm gonna hit y'all with another one. So anyways, for y'all today, I have Natalie Odell. She dropped this earlier today. I see she's with her sister Jacina. This is I Can't Stand My Girlfriend. Hey Nat, let's chat. So, I ain't even gonna hold y'all or myself. Let's just go ahead and see what the hell they're getting into today, y'all.
Hey baddies! It's your girl Natalie Odell, and welcome back to your favorite beauty channel on YouTube, where we talk everything beauty, fashion, lifestyle, and most importantly, self-love. We got my sister here!
Finally, guys. She's had everybody on here but me.
I know. So fast.
Ain't that
so
easy on there yet.
Can't
I don't
even
think.
believe it. Alright. No, but she's finally back, y'all. She's a world traveler, if you guys do not know. And you guys want to see some of her and Brian's like world travels, head over to their channel. She was gone for like 3 months.
I know. Feels like eternity.
It was a long time, but finally she's back, so I can have her, you know, grace us with her presence on Hey Nat, Let's Chat. Okay. So we actually have some really fire questions.
Yeah, like these are juicy, y'all.
You know, so this is gonna be good, and I'm really curious to see, because you know we had my brother come on once, and I feel like our opinions were very similar, and I wasn't very surprised by that. So I'm curious to see like how our opinions, you know.
Don't put heads with me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Okay?
Alright, let's see what happens.
Alright, y'all. So let's get into the questions.
And y'all, I'm hungry as hell.
Okay,
as soon as
Maddie,
I'm
let's
done
get into
recording
this
this shit, I'm going to
first
Popeyes.
Hey Nat, let's chat. So I have this problem, okay? I'm not a really lovey touchy person after having sex. And how do you tell somebody that, you know, you just don't want to hug, talk, or anything after sex? Like, leave me alone. No, for real. Like,
It
I'm
be
not
like
even
that
capping.
sometimes, man.
Like, that shit is annoying as hell.
Okay, ruthless. Dang.
I mean,
Tell us how you really feel.
She said, I don't want to hug, touch, not even talk.
Nothing.
Leave me alone. Okay.
Okay. So you just want to have
just need
sex.
a little time to recover
Well,
and
let
chill
me
for a
see.
sec, man.
My recommendation to you would probably be real quick little hookups is gonna be more your speed. If you don't like to even talk after
Yeah,
sex.
you should just
It doesn't seem like you want a relationship, so you need to be very clear
get you
about
a fuck buddy or a one night
what you're
stand it
looking
all the
for
time.
with
But
these
be careful
other
doing that
people
shit
you're
as
hooking
well.
up with.
Just
Are
saying.
you looking for a relationship? You know, if you are looking for a relationship, then that's gonna be pretty hard to not have any type of like emotion after sex. That seems a little unrealistic. So if that is not what you're looking for, I would probably
Nah, the fucking
I don't know, maybe
emotion
go on a dating
pretty
app
much
or
is that.
something like
Just,
that,
you
like
know,
Yeah.
quick hookups only.
Right, definitely. And it's important.
sometimes I
that
don't
you
mind. Sometimes leave me the
discuss
fuck
this
alone.
with your
This is-
person, whoever this person is that you want to have sex with.
Especially if
before
I put in all the
fact,
work.
not
Leave me the
afterwards,
fuck
'cause that's when
alone.
you're gonna have a problem.
Let me chill
That's
for
when
a
people's
bit. We'll
feelings
talk in a
get hurt.
minute.
But if you're just super
Don't bother
honest
me right
before
this
the fact,
second.
then I mean, it is what it is.
Let
If
me
they
hit
still
my
feel some
shit
type
and
of way
I'll be just
afterwards,
fine.
that's their problem, not yours, because you were honest from the jump. Also, don't be sending mixed signals to people. You know, if it is like you just want to have sex with them and nothing else, don't be doing relationship type of stuff.
Exactly.
Otherwise.
Great
I don't know, I'm
advice.
in the real vibe that I doubt she's doing any relationship type
Yeah,
stuff.
it doesn't seem like that.
Otherwise, she just seems annoyed by whoever she's sleeping with. And maybe you don't like to cuddle or talk or anything because you're annoyed with that person. I don't know. Maybe you need to do a little self-reflection and figure out why is it that any type of intimacy after having sex, which is the ultimate intimacy, why is that so annoying to you? Is it the person? Is it something like some trauma that maybe you need to heal? Or maybe it's just, you know, you are not an affectionate person, but usually there's reasons for stuff like that.
Right.
So I would delve inside a little bit and figure that out.
That was good.
Stop.
Alright, moving on.
Hey Nat, let's chat.
I tend to hold on to people's emotions and pain like it's my own. Then I end up having a nervous breakdown. I want to know, how do I handle this?
That was quick, sweet, to the point.
Straight to the point. I like
She
that.
was like, let me make sure it's under 30
The
seconds.
best way to handle that is to just
so,
not.
coming from
Just
somebody
being honest,
who
man.
also does the same
I used to be that
thing,
way.
I really enjoy talking about this one because
Stop giving a
you know,
fuck.
that's a tough thing. When you're a sensitive person, you can really pick up on other people's energy like it's your own a lot, and that can be overwhelming. It can be a superpower, but then it can also be like a downfall whenever you can't get control of your own emotions. So I would say reminding yourself that you're not responsible for other people's emotions really helps, but you gotta truly believe that too. You gotta truly believe that. Now,
That's
if you
true.
feel like you're responsible for whatever it is, you can do the best that you can to, like, you know, take responsibility for whatever you may have done to that person. But once you've done that and they're still upset, that's on them. It's not on you anymore.
Preach, sis.
You feel me? Like, what you think?
Preach. No, I agree. Honestly, for those of you that don't know, I think this is referred to as like an empath, like somebody who is very sensitive to other people's emotions. And it can be a hard existence, being that you know, you're picking up on everyone's energy around you and what they're feeling and stuff. It's not just your emotions, you're picking up on other people's, and man, it's tough. Your advice is good. I don't really know what else to add to that.
Yeah. I would say, you know, whenever you do find yourself feeling overwhelmed also, the best thing to do is just kind of like focus on what helps you get back to center. What helps you get back to feeling calm and relaxed. Maybe you got to take yourself away from them, you know, because if their energy is just too strong and it's bringing you down, you might have to remove yourself for a while, come back later.
I like to tell myself this as often as possible, and it really does help me. My happiness is my responsibility, and everyone else's is theirs. Okay?
That's very true.
So listen, that
Don't
means
expect anybody
whatever
else to make
somebody
you
else
happy.
did,
You gotta
did
be
to
happy
you
by your
or
damn
did
self.
around you, whatever,
Figure
whatever,
that shit
don't let
out
that affect
on your own.
happiness, because it's
You're never
your
gonna find
responsibility.
happiness
They're
in
not
other
responsible
people.
to make you happy, and then
Never.
vice versa. So
You gotta
I
find
feel
happiness
like
in yourself
if
first.
you have people that are around you and say
If we're being
they're,
honest,
you know,
man.
kind of crowding you with their problems, and hey, I'm going through this,
It's
and I
just
need
like-
to vent about this and that. At the end of the day, you can
properly
give them
love
advice,
somebody
but
unless you
don't
love
be too
yourself
invested in it, because
first.
regardless of everything, their
That's
happiness
just
is
how
their
I
own
feel.
responsibility. Whether they take your advice, whether there is something you can help them with or not, it's not your responsibility. You're responsible for your own happiness, and if it's making you unhappy, you need to pull away from certain situations. So that kind of leads me to my next point, to say, if you are like an empath or somebody who's very sensitive to energy around you, you have to be very choosy and careful with the people that you decide to surround yourself with.
That's true.
Definitely, 100% key. That was good, Nat. You know, look into it, y'all. Empaths are a real thing, and a lot
And
of
it's
people are
very
empaths
true.
and don't even realize it. There's books on it, videos on it, all kinds of stuff. Look into it. You'll learn a lot about yourself.
Hey Nat, let's chat. I just wanted to know, how do you handle sexual victimization in public? I've been sexually victimized by people of the opposite gender because they could not accept my sexuality. So I just want to know, what are the easiest ways to actually handle that in public without
Man,
seemingly appear afraid. Yeah, and you can shout me out. Thank you. I love you so much.
look,
How cute are you? What the heck?
Fuck
That was
what
so
the hell
cute.
people
Okay, so then shout out to Elle. First of all, I want to start by saying I'm sorry that you go through that. I think women in general go through like being overly sexualized by men, whether it be, and you didn't really go into detail about your experiences, but I'm guessing it's
Probably, like,
just
catcalling
very
and shit
uncomfortable
like that.
situations, like either
I saw
somebody
where, like,
grabbing you inappropriately, or
not even a
saying
week
stuff
ago,
that makes you
some
very
lady was
uncomfortable and stuff
slashed
like
in
that. I'm
Times
sorry that
Square
you go
because
through
she
that,
ignored a
because
dude catcalling
it's
her.
awful, and it's honestly disgusting
It's like,
that people do that.
Toxic
It's tough.
masculinity
First of all, I
is a
would
real
say
fucking
this.
thing, and
Make sure you
it
walk
fucking
around
sucks
with
what the hell
protection.
women have to
Some
go
type
through
of
dealing with these dudes.
protection. If you have something to protect yourself, you are less likely to come off scared, because you will have something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. And it seems like these, you know, violations of your space have been probably not too crazy, hopefully. But you never know, and you want to be prepared in case something worse happens. I would say get yourself some pepper spray, a taser.
Some guys
a knife,
cannot
a
handle
I have
rejection.
All of these things, and I
not
do
even a little bit.
Play about
not
this
even a little
the
bit.
The world is a crazy and scary place.
Like I remember a few years ago, this girl was shot in the head because she didn't want to dance with a guy at a party. You know, so he shot her in the head and killed her. That's some sick shit because she didn't want to dance with you.
And it's more than just like cat calls or something like that. Then, you know, you stand up for yourself. If there's someone around to help, then, you know, engage with that person, whether it's police or whatever the case may be. Do not be afraid to call the police. I've done it multiple times.
Better safe than sorry too.
Exactly. Better safe than sorry. And I don't care what anyone says. If you make me feel uncomfortable, 911, like real quick. Like I don't play about that. And also, do not ever be afraid to put your foot down. If somebody's making you feel uncomfortable, speak up for yourself. You know, let them, hey, this is not okay. I'm not about to play this with you. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Keep your distance. Do not touch me. If they try to do it again, pepper spray them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, period. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, don't go out of your way to start, like...
Yeah, we're not saying fight everybody.
Exactly. You don't want to make your life more complicated than it has to be. But also, like I said, I don't really know the level of violations you're talking about, but... If somebody was to repeatedly like grab on me or grope me or something, I wouldn't hesitate to pepper spray them. Right. And that's just coming from me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that they're well deserving of that because they're making you afraid and violating your space.
I mean, yeah, I don't really know exactly what your experience is. I don't know if it's like maybe a certain area that you go in that you experience it a lot, or if it's like just anytime you go out, you just experience it randomly. If it is a certain area, maybe avoid that area or take somebody with you if you don't feel safe. That's definitely something that you can do. Or if you do see yourself in a situation where people are doing that to you, then get on the phone. I do this a lot.
All the time.
I get on the phone. Sometimes I even act like I'm on the phone. If I can't get someone to answer the phone, I act like I'm on the phone, and usually people will leave me alone. So, you know, you
and even be like, oh yeah, I'm right here. Like, do you see me? Like, if you feel like somebody's following you, oh, you see me? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm coming over there right now. Like, pretend you're there with somebody. Like, you know, as women, we have to be smart because, you know, it can be a crazy place out there. So hopefully this information helps, and you know, keep us posted if you end up having to apply the information.
Hey Nat, let's chat. Okay, so I don't know if I can have this under 30 seconds, but my situation is I've been with my partner for 3 years now. She moved into my place in November, although owning her own home, but it wasn't big enough for all of us. So she moved into my home, and I realized pretty quickly that I really can't stand her. I don't want to be in a relationship. The thing is I feel kind of stuck because she rented out her home and the tenants have a 2-year lease, so I don't know if I should put her out and like just not really worry about her situation, or if I should wait it out. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie, Betty. I did not expect that. I'm like, oh, look at y'all moving in here. I can't stand her. Ooh,
damn.
Okay. My advice would be, because sometimes you can't avoid situations like that, and I know that living together with somebody can bring a whole new like aspect to a relationship. And first of all, don't beat yourself up on it, because it's something that a lot of people experience, and that's why it's really important to be sure about somebody before they move in with you. I 100% would not say that you should wait out a 2-year lease to, you know, have your space.
I wouldn't.
Definitely not that.
I wouldn't.
But then at the same time,
why the
compassionate
fuck would
of
she
your
do
partner,
a 2-year lease with
be
some
honest
tenants?
with them, let them know.
Fucking insane,
you know what I'm
man. If
saying?
I'm renting
Like,
out
how
my
you're
place,
feeling,
it's
that you
month to
really
month,
think
so
it's
I could
working,
tell you to get the
and
fuck out
you
if I ever
like
gotta come
to
back.
Either,
I
you know,
mean,
separate again.
I don't understand
live
that
separately
shit,
again
but
and
alright.
see where that takes you guys, or just not be together. You know what I'm saying? And give them like a reasonable amount of time to figure things out, because you know life does happen, and yes, it's inconvenient, but 2 years, like, you guys will be at each other's throats.
Right.
But that's not
good
good
for
for
anybody.
anybody.
Because if you
Yeah,
can't stand her
definitely.
now,
I
2
would
more
really
years.
put emphasis on talking to her.
Ooh,
I don't know
no.
if you tried talking about it
No.
or not, but a lot of
No.
times, even just being honest with somebody, respectfully honest, even just being honest with somebody can be all that you needed to do. Just venting to them about, look, these are things that's happening that, you know, I'm not really okay with, or like, these type of things push my buttons. And if she cares about you, she'll probably end up trying to, you know,
Make a
like, work
difference.
with you and make a difference, you know? So that alone could help.
Yeah,
So
it might not
definitely-
be like what she's saying. It might not be something that has to happen. It could be something that, like, if you are honest with her, like, you guys can at least have like a little longer of a trial. But either way, I think honesty is the best policy, and talking with her about it, and also, you know, just being compassionate.
Right, exactly. Because you don't gotta like somebody, but you gotta respect them, and they gotta respect you. And so as long as you can just have a respectful conversation, like, y'all will figure something out.
Exactly. Good luck, girl.
Good luck with that.
Hey Nat, let's chat. I'm a 26-year-old college student, and my question is, well, I've always wondered why I seem to attract older women, but never girls my age or women my age. You know, I don't do anything differently. You know, I just carry myself like any other adult would. So yeah, that's my question. You know, because I've always been curious, but you know, like a woman's opinion, because you know, I think you can give me the most valuable.
Okay. Why don't you leave this one?
Okay, I'm gonna leave this one.
Leave it. Okay.
I'm gonna leave this one. First of all, this is juicy. I'm so glad that we're answering a guy's question. That's cool. That's different. First of all, let's recognize that there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you. Now,
And I looked at his page. He was cute too. He's handsome.
oh well, then yeah, we know there's nothing wrong.
It's
with
not
it. So
you.
let's start there. Let's start there. Now, see, the thing is with people, they're always attracted to what they find familiar. So maybe these girls that you're around aren't necessarily trying to be with you because maybe they see themselves as more childish than you are. And so that's kind of what they're looking for. Now, you, even just from your voice message, you sound very mature. And that may be why you attract more mature women. That's not a bad thing, all right? That's not
It's
a bad
really
thing
not.
at all.
It's not.
So yeah, I would just definitely recognize that, like, okay, you seem like you're a mature kind of person, and that's the type of person that you're gonna attract. Otherwise, you're gonna attract people that aren't even like you. Y'all are
me, I
bumping
don't,
heads and stuff like that. That's
you
not
know,
what you want. So I would
discriminate
think that
by
that's
age or
where that's
anything.
coming from. Only attracting mature people.
Yeah.
But I know
seems
that
to me, if you're asking the question, you don't really
in the
want to
future,
be
I'm actually
attracting
looking
older
for
women.
someone
If your
younger
goal
than
is
me.
to not only attract older women,
Actually, probably
then
about 10 years
definitely,
younger than
pay
me
attention to your
at this
surroundings,
point, because
the type of women you're surrounding yourself
like as old
with,
as I am right now,
what
like I
you're
do want
exuding,
kids.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not
obviously you
having
don't wanna be fake or
but
exude
I wouldn't
something other
mind
than
a
what you are,
kid.
but
So
if you are trying to attract
need
a certain
somebody
type of
younger
person,
than me that can carry,
that's the
because
type of person
I-
you
well,
are, then that's probably
I'm getting to
something
the
you need
age to
focus
where
on, you know, exuding
that's gonna
when
be a
you're
little
around
harder
to
for me.
people you want to attract, and maybe even put yourself out there.
because of
If
my
you feel like you're
age.
just attracting older women, then maybe
And
you
there's
need to go out
literally
there and
only
seek
one
younger
person that
women,
watches
you know
my
what I'm
videos
saying?
that knows how old I am.
And that could
So,
be also very helpful instead of just kind of letting them come to you.
yeah,
So,
I
Definitely.
Nah.
Go out, try different activities that you enjoy
I need somebody
doing,
like
meet new
10
people.
years younger.
I mean, there's bound to be.
At
is
this
a
point,
huge world,
like
all
10
right?
years
There's so many
younger
people.
than me.
There's bound to be
Maybe it
other
doesn't have to be
girls
10
the
years.
same age
Maybe
as
like
you
5.
that
but
you know are interested in dating you. Just put yourself out there.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, baddies, it is the last question. This is
Already?
Yes, I know. I love doing these. Guys, if you want to be featured in the next Hey Nat, Let's Chat video, make sure you are paying attention to like my Instagram and Twitter and stuff for when I tell you my DMs are open, and let you know who's going to be my next guest. And make sure you submit your questions like immediately, because usually when I post that my DMs are open, I give it like maybe an hour or two, and then I go with the questions that are submitted within that time frame. So you ready for the last one?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey Nat, let's chat. So girl, I've been trying to get in tune with my higher self in spirituality work, but I don't know where to start. I need more instructions and more guidance. I started journaling and I meditate, but I just don't think that's enough. I don't know what else to do, and I want to learn more about crystals. So I know you.
I'll tell you one thing I started doing that a lot of people don't agree with, because they're always like, it's the occult. I don't give a fuck. Tarot.
What I should do and how
I've started like, you know, watching tarot readings and shit, and
I love you too, Cena.
that shit has
So
actually
cute. I love you. That is
helped
so
me
cute.
She was super cute.
a lot.
Okay, I would
A lot.
say you leave this one. That's what I would say.
Oh wow.
I would say check out some
There is so.
check out some tarot.
God,
Believe it or not, check out some tarot. You can do that on YouTube. I recommend Minnow
Number
Pond
one, there
and
is
Consciousness
so much to
Evolution
learn out
Journey.
there. Like you have so many forms of
And Baba
knowledge out
Jolie's
there,
guided
whether it be
messages.
books, audio books, videos online,
Especially
freaking
Consciousness
anything.
Evolution
Like, there's just
Journey.
so many things out there that you can
That's
like
her name.
dive into.
She is the
And
truth.
even on crystals, you can even just Google it, girl. Like there's so much information out there. So yeah, definitely do that. Number 2. A lot of us think we know how to meditate, but there's so many different ways on how to meditate. Maybe the way that you're meditating doesn't work best for you. Maybe just sitting there and like trying to be quiet isn't the way that works for you. For me personally, I love stretching. So I'll stretch and put on some meditation music, and I'm telling you that is
My
so
meditation,
meditative for me. Like,
I listen to a
maybe
lot of
try
like
that out. Try
meditation
different
music
kinds
on
of things out and
YouTube.
see what works
Love
for you, 'cause we're
motives.
all different.
Alright,
Different
y'all.
things are gonna
Love
work for
motives,
us, you know?
meditation,
And just
and
be
binaural
super
beats.
patient with it and be patient with
Highly
yourself too,
recommend.
'cause this
Highly
spiritual journey,
recommend.
honey, getting to your highest self does not happen overnight.
No,
it is
it's
a
a
process.
lifetime.
It sure
It's
is.
a journey. Exactly. So definitely take your time, go with the flow, be patient with yourself, read different types of books, find what interests you, and you know, like, you'll get there for sure.
Exactly. I agree, and I think it's also awesome. You sound young. Judging by your picture, you look young. So this is, you know, a great time in life to start on your journey, start getting into crystals and stuff like that. I love crystals. I have so many in my house. I want even so much more. I just feel like they really lift your space. So definitely, and they're not too expensive. So I would definitely recommend getting into crystals and even meditating with them and learning about them and stuff like that. They're not only beautiful, but I just, like I said, I love
That
the
shit
energy,
works.
that come from them.
I hope y'all listening to them. And I recommend
Not really.
tarot.
My favorite,
As crazy
I would say
as
my
that
favorite
sounds,
crystal
I
is
recommend that
probably
shit.
the amethyst. I don't know. I've always just been
It's
so
more
drawn
helpful
to it.
than
I don't know if
people
it's just
think it
something
is.
that resonates with my energy the best. But you know, each crystal have different energetic properties. So they do different things depending on what they are, where they came from. So there's so much information out there that you can look up and go into a crystal shop and, you know what I'm saying, look around and feel which ones you just feel like drawn to, you know, and then look and see. And it's the craziest thing, because sometimes you'll be like, oh, this one, it's just like sparkling a different way at me, or I'm drawn to this, and you'll look and see, because usually they'll have like little cards or something that'll tell you what this crystal does, and it'll be like something exactly what you need in your life at that time. And
More times than not.
It's amazing. Yeah, definitely do your research on everything. You know, if you aren't feeling like you're getting enough, that's probably because you are good at where you're at, and it's time to elevate. It's time to grow.
Right back, y'all.
So definitely look out there for like-minded individuals that you can have conversations like this with. You know what I'm saying? Look up like maybe even like yoga or spiritual little classes or something like that that you can go to. I actually went to a sweat yoga like lodge type class the other day, and it was so hot yoga. Yeah, so spiritual, so good. They were playing meditative music the whole time, and it was just amazing. So look into stuff like that, and don't be afraid to try new things.
Yeah, emphasis on put yourself out there and meeting people that are like-minded. Because even like she said, if you do sign yourself up for a yoga class, even if you don't got the money to keep going, you can go to a yoga class one time, but try to communicate with people. Usually people that are there are people just like you, and they want to meet other people just like you. So link up with them. There's so much to learn from the people around you. So you've got so many different ways that you can learn about this stuff and get into it even deeper, and we're proud of you for even just wanting to do that. So props to you.
Yes, for sure. And last thing I would say is even, you know how the saying, you are what you eat. Well, you are what you ingest. It's not just what you eat, it's what you ingest in general. So
true.
On social media,
very
follow accounts that talk about, give either affirmations or talk about spirituality.
Affirmations
is
TikTok, very
Instagram,
important.
everywhere. And I follow a lot of accounts like that,
down
and it's
every
honestly
day.
It's so good because you find yourself just scrolling on social media, and then you come across something that just kind of like snaps you back into the reality that you want to live in, and you're like, oh, okay, thanks for that, So anyway, baddies, this was so much fun. I'm feeling my wine, but I'm not gonna lie, I kept it together a little bit better than I usually do.
I'm so glad I don't drink,
y'all. I really feel like y'all were here with us. Make sure you guys start some really good conversations below. Give your own advice to some of the questions. And yeah, I'll meet you guys in the comment section. Make sure you guys go and follow my sister. You want to tell them where they can find you, girl?
Well, first of all, like she mentioned earlier, I have a YouTube channel as well with my fiance Brian, and the name of that channel is Jacina and Brian Vlogs. And yeah, go check us out. We post all kinds of good stuff on there. I think you'll be interested. And also, my Instagram is Jacina.
I honestly forgot about their YouTube.
And TikTok.
I'm not interested. I'm just being honest.
Back on TikTok.
I got on. Yeah, I'm
back
on
in the
TikTok,
day. Yeah, right now.
Definitely check me out on TikTok too.
Yeah, we actually have a really cute video that we just did together.
Yeah.
It was cute. But anyway, we love you, baddies, and I'll see you in the next video.
Well, y'all, that was interesting. I enjoyed that one with Natalie and Jacina. That's crazy, man. The whole 2-year lease thing. Who the hell puts a 2-year lease on their house? Are you fucking nuts? Man. So, anyways, y'all, you already know these videos are not going to be up the day that they came out. It's not going to happen. But Sunday is tomorrow, so I will have these videos up for y'all on Sunday, along with a couple others. But anyways, y'all, in the meantime, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please do all of that good shit down below. And y'all already know, I'm going to hit y'all with another one.
All right? Have a blessed day.